Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FunMath number 130.
FunMath number 130. Today we moved on to section 6.2, or 6.3 actually, of Art of Problem Solving's Algebra book. And today this chapter is about conversion factors. We're going to be on this chapter today and tomorrow. And so here's a question I made up about conversion factors. On a trip to London, I stay in a hotel room that costs £200 per night. Pounds are the money that they use in London. Okay? Does that make sense? If $1.50 is £1, what is the cost of the hotel room in dollars per night? Okay, do you understand the problem?
Yeah.
Alright, before we jump into solving it, which is worth more, $1 or £1?
$1 is worth more.
Okay, why do you think that?
Because $1.50 is £1.
Okay.
Actually, no, the pound's bigger.
Why?
Because it takes $1.50 to make £1.
There you go. It takes $1.50 to make £1, or £1 is $1.50. So the pound is actually worth more. So when we get an answer here in dollars per night, are we expecting an answer to be bigger than 200 or to be less than 200?
It should be bigger.
Okay, the answer in dollars should be bigger than 200 because £1 is worth more than $1. Okay, so what is your conversion factor that you're going to apply here? We need to take 200 pounds times something to get dollars. Okay, what do we need to multiply by here?
Well, we need to have our pounds on the bottom.
We need to have our pounds on the bottom. Okay, we need to have the pounds on the bottom so that this cancels. And what do we need on the top?
We need dollars.
Why?
So that the dollars stay.
So that the dollars stay. So what's your conversion factor going to be?
And it would be times 1.5.
$1.50 divided by
£1.
£1. It's like a cursive L. Can you make a cursive L?
Something like that.
Something like that. That's pretty good. All right. Usually you put the, for money, usually you put the symbol in the front. So go ahead and write pound, dollar. Write the.
You put the pounds.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I did it. I did it wrong myself. So, bad job by me. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that.
So the pounds cancel.
The pounds cancel. The dollars stay just like you want. And what arithmetic do we have to evaluate?
We have to do 200 times 1.5.
Okay, great.
So
200 times 1.5. Okay?
well, if you multiply this times 100, you're going to get 150.
Alright, well, here. How do you want to do this multiplication? We have 200 times 1.5. Okay, so you have to figure out how to do that.
Well, 1.5 in fractions is 15 tenths.
Ah, okay, so you're going to convert it to a fraction.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What would you write now?
Well, zeros cancel.
Okay.
Well, 200 times 20 times 15. 2 times 15 is 30, so just add an extra 0, it's 300.
Okay, so how much is that?
$200 per night.
Okay, so there we go. So we take the amount of pounds we started with, we multiply it by the conversion factor. $1.50 is £1. Okay, so we have 200 times 1.5. And there's a lot of different ways we could do that. We could just multiply it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know it's going to be a little bit bigger than 200. You converted 1.5 to fractions. That's fine. You could also do, this is the same thing as 200 times 1 plus 1/2, right?
Yeah.
200 times 1 is
200.
plus 200 times 1/2. What's 200 times 1/2?
100.
So 200 plus 100 is
300.
300. There's lots of ways we could have done that. That's fine. So there we go. $300 per night. All right, you're going to have a homework problem that looks a lot like that. Would you mind erasing for me, please?